Welcome to our new MOOC, Philosophy and the Sciences. My name is Michela Massimi and I'm at the University of Edinburgh in the School of Philosophy, Psychology and Language Sciences.
And my name is Duncan Pritchard and I'm also in the School of Philosophy, Psychology and Language Sciences. This MOOC, which is hosted by the Edinburgh Philosophical Research Centre, represents a unique interdisciplinary collaboration between philosophers and scientists, and in particular, scientists working in the physical sciences and the cognitive sciences. Over the next 7 weeks, we'll be looking at topics in such areas as cosmology, linguistics and psychology, and we'll be examining the philosophical issues that arise in those areas. Each week will feature a philosopher and a scientist in dialogue, and they'll be presenting the material in a simple and accessible way.
The interaction between philosophy and the sciences has a very long history, stretching back to ancient Greek philosophy and medieval philosophy, and ranging from key conceptual changes brought about by the scientific revolution to pressing questions arising in contemporary science. The area of philosophy called philosophy of science investigates the variety of philosophical questions arising from science, its history and practice. Some of these questions have a general flavor, for example, questions about the method of science, laws of nature, or the rationality of theory choice. Other questions are more specific and foundational, and they concern specific branches of science. So philosophy of science divides into a variety of fields, such as philosophy of physics, philosophy of biology, and philosophy of cognitive sciences, just to mention 3 examples.
The primary goal of this course is to introduce you to the field of the philosophy of science by considering both general and more specific foundational questions that arise in 2 specific areas: cosmology and cognitive science. Inevitably, in a course of this kind, we can't cover everything, but we hope that our selection of topics will give you a well-rounded view of what the philosophy of science involves.
In the first 3 sessions, we explore cosmology, while in the remaining 4 sessions, we turn our attention to cognitive sciences. So these are the questions that we will be exploring in the next 3 lectures. Why was cosmology regarded as a branch of philosophy for such a long time? And what kind of specific philosophical problem did cosmology face before it became a science in its own right? And what does current cosmology tell us about the universe, its origin, and fundamental constituents?
Before we plunge into our journey from cosmos to consciousness and computers, let us take a step back. In this introductory section, we're going to be asking, what is science? And what is it about science that makes scientific knowledge so special? And we're going to be looking at some of the answers that philosophers of science have given to these questions.